Hey guys, it's Health Tip Tuesday, and I'm going to share some health tips that I have recommended in the blog this week. It's about 11 tips for overcoming chronic muscle tension, especially if it's been caused by Lyme or mold exposure. But these are tips that would work for anybody that's had any chronic illness that caused muscle tension, or you've had trauma in your life and you have a tendency to tighten up even just under a little bit of stress, or maybe when you try to work, or when you feel like you have several things you need to get to. We want our nervous system to be able to shift from flight or fight in real emergency or real danger, and then go back into parasympathetic, into rest and relax, so that a good healthy nervous system can shift back and forth. And mine has a tendency to want to tense up and stay stuck there. And so I use a lot of tools to help unstick myself from those situations and that state of the nervous system. And one of the things that I do and I struggle with is that I want to get in a hurry. But that getting in a hurry causes that nervous system to go into sympathetic, into that stress mode and flight and fight. And that is not a state of healing. That is a state where digestion and healing gets on the back burner. And I want that on the forefront as much as possible as I'm trying to recover. So one thing I do is I remind myself to slow down. When I get in a hurry, when I feel rushed, I consciously take a deep breath followed by another short breath to really fill out my lungs when I let it out. That is a really helpful way for me to calm myself and slow myself down. I make a conscious effort to move slower, to speak slower, to do things just a little bit slower than I need to. That helps also to trigger that nervous system to calm down and head back into parasympathetic. But beyond that, I've included several great tips this week on the blog. You can find it on lelisforlife.com. And one of my newest things I'm trying is putting peppermint essential oil with a carrier oil on my neck, down my spine, through my shoulders and chest and my forearms. Those are the areas that really want to tense up for me. And if you have that issue as well, you could try it. I'm using little roller ball glass balls to blend the oil in and carry it with me on the go when I'm not home. And that's very helpful for when you're out and about. But also there are several other great tips, and I will come and talk to you about them this week, and I hope that they are very helpful for you. And if you have any questions, just reach out and let me know. Remember, I'm not a doctor and I cannot diagnose you. All I'm doing is sharing with you my journey and what is really helping me. The patches are fantastic. Today I'm wearing the glutathione patch, which has been fantastic for this pollen-y time of year, and I had to go into a situation where I knew I was going to be around some mold today, so I really wanted to wear that one to boost my glutathione levels 300 to 400% so that my body could really detox the mold. Here on my hand I had a little inflammation over the weekend, and so I've got this on my hand, and my hand is no longer swollen. When I woke up this morning, this hand was swollen, but it's not swollen anymore since I've had the patch on. It's completely dissipated. I've got an X39 and an X49 on, and that increases my athletic performance, my ability to deal with stress, and I couldn't be happier than I am with my patches. They're working great, and in addition to these tips, I'm just doing much, much better. So I hope you find this helpful. If you have any questions about these tips or patches, reach out. I'm happy to help. And remember, on May 3rd, I'll be hosting a Elevate and Hydrate event. And if you would like to come, or you would like information about it, reach out. Okay, guys, hope you're having a fantastic day and enjoying this beautiful weather we're having. And I will see you again soon. Bye.